I'm going to review and show you a little something here on this GT Mustang. This is a 1996 GT Mustang with the original paint. All right, I'm going to use whatever you want. You know, there's going to be a detail of you guys watching this and, oh no, I'm an old body shop painter. I used to do it for a living, and now I'm just doing minor restorations and stuff like that. I use a product by Norton called Liquid Ice. It starts out coarse and it changes over to fine, and then I go to another product as a polishing for finer details. But what this is about today is I've taped off the hood and split it in half, all right? This is an old Black & Decker automotive polisher, okay? This is heavy, very heavy. This unit is over 40 years old. Bought it when I was 19 or 20 when I was a custom car painter, and I'm now 62 years old. And this thing hasn't broke, it still runs, but it's very heavy, all right? I finally broke down and bought this. It's from Harbor Freight, it's the Hercules. I was gonna buy the cheaper Bauer, the cheapest one, and just test it out. I said, you know, just treat myself.
Say hello to my little friend!
This was about 117, 119. You might look around when it goes on sale, but I'm gonna start off with this. Then I'm going to go with this. So I taped the hood off in two sections. So I'll buff this side with the old one. Then I'll buff this side with this. And we'll just see how it goes. All right. Take this off and we'll start it here. Hold on. Don't judge me by it. This is just a quickie flicky, and that thing is heavy. All right, if you're a detailer, you'll come up with other stuff to do. I put the tape on there just to let you guys know if you're young. Put tape on your edges if you're using a rotary, because you can easily burn. So I just put it up there for you guys. I didn't really need it, but I'm tired already too. So we see the results there of using a true rotary. All right, so now I'm going to do the Harbor Freight, and we'll go and see what it does. Same product. I'm using a blue pad. You detailing guys are like, oh no, we need auto correction. Listen, this is just a quick way, but I'm just showing you the difference in the polishers, okay? So, come over here. Oh, it comes with a 10-foot long cord, which is a real good plus. But the major thing that's going to help you new guys that you paint something in your shop, or you're doing motorcycle tags, helmets, or something like that, this pad's already primed, okay? Is watch. See, I press the trigger. It doesn't just jump like the other one. It's a slow start. You can set your speed. Just going to do a small area. I don't want to bore you. Very, very, very controllable. My pad has got enough on it. It's got a lot of oxidation on this hood. And I truly believe that this forced rotation has more cutting power than my rotary. Because this is like a BA plus, very... The other barrel ones, if you touch something on the side, this pad will stop. This one won't. It's called forced rotation. But you can get in really tight areas. So if you are a painter, I think you would really like it. Because it does feel like it's cutting like a bad boy. Alright? And I really think you'll probably use less compound doing stuff. Now I'm just an old man, you know. My body's getting old. This car's got a lot of grown little chips and all. So I'm just doing a favor by doing a quick buff on the car. And then I'll run over with another whack. But this thing is light enough, it doesn't pull. I can run it with one hand. I don't recommend that, but I'm just saying. And always remember, when you're buffing and you're around an edge like this, don't go this way, because it's rotating and you'll burn this edge off. So when you got an edge, go across it like that. These are all things that were taught to me. And remember, if you're not learning something new every day, you must be dead. So real quick, it will do a good job. I could have buffed it a little more, which I probably will. I like using both buffers. I'm old school. Take this camera off, show you. It does work. I do like it, sorry. It does work, I do like it, but I'd have to buff a little bit more on here. Or use a wool pad. And look, it shines more doing old school. But you guys, I'm telling you, it's lighter and you won't burn your corners using that. So this would require a little more work. There's the original in the middle. There's the new. So I like the old school rotary for big areas, hoods. But if you're going to be working around tight stuff like working around lips, stuff like that, new guy, use that. Hey, real quick, next weekend, which will be Sunday, June 4th, is the next tool giveaway. And I'll remind you this Wednesday, which will be the 31st of May, I'll remind you. Anyway, in order to win the tool, you have to make a comment on this video. You have to be a subscriber and you have to give it a thumbs up. That's all you got to do. All right, it's open to anyone in the USA, and it comes from Amazon. It's my gift to you. It's just my way of giving back. I'm not trying to buy anything out of you. I'm not paid, promoted to do this or whatever. Just my way of giving back for you guys spending a little time with me and hanging around the shop with me. All right, so this week's tool will be right here. You'll see the picture. All right, and what it is a flashlight with a flexible head, and it's also a magnet. Actually, the head of this flashlight, it's got a magnet to it, and then it also comes an accessory of a pull-out stick magnet to pull down. You know, you drop a nut or whatever, we're working on something. I'm telling you, I got them in my box. I don't have this one, but I've got the pull-out magnetic sticks or whatever. I use it, you know. I'm getting older, and sometimes something drops into la-la land. I know you know what I'm talking about, all right? So anyway, let's continue the video, and once again, I'll show you right there. That's what I'm giving away. It's free. All right, and also let me show you real quick. The winner of last 2 weeks ago, far away. He sent me a picture with him at the 1/4-inch drive set of bits. Fantastic guy. Watch his channel too. God bless you. Watch the rest of this, and we'll see you later. The GT Mustang's almost done. I polished out the hood. Remember, that's the original paint, original paint, original paint, original paint. And then here's what we repaired the quarter. So you can see the quarter. Orange peel matches the original factory. Car looks like it hasn't even been worked on. Bumper's been repainted. We buffed out the whole car. So the old Mustang came out pretty slick. You know, it's got dings and little dents here and there, but the front bumper's all done. So she's got new life. She'll look good going down the road. I'll wash the wheels and clean the chrome, clean the windows. And I finished the final polish on this car, or glazing, excuse me. I used, and what I showed you in the last video, whatever, I used that Hercules. And I really do like it. I was able to get in corners, tight spots, everything. And 117 bucks. I think it was a great investment. All I use to polish out the car is, I use liquid ice by Norton. And then I use my old buffer, the big one over there. And then I also use this one with all the glazing. And tight places, I use the blue pad. And then I go over the car with Meguiar's mirror glaze. It's a fine cut. That's the last glaze of the car. And remember, you cannot wax new paint for at least 90 days. This is still in the process of its chemical reaction, all right? So it's still hardening, all right? So the longer you wait, the harder it gets. Also, the harder it is to polish, okay? So anyway, that part's the Mustang's done. I'll wash it and all. And then next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call a buddy of mine named Danny. He's got a snap-on analyzer, and he'll analyze. There's a check engine light on here, and this car really feels like it's losing power at 3,000 RPM. I'll have him go over it, and we'll see what he'll be here, and I'll film it how we analyze everything. I already found that loose muffler. That's I found a disconnect in the back of the tailpipe. So when it's up on the lift. So anyway, God bless you. Thanks for hanging around with this, and I'll show you the finished car later on. God bless you.